feedback.
Hell
like when
yeah.
you're making a script, the time where you grow the most is when you get those lovely pieces of feedback from producers and executives, which are always so helpful and so thoughtful.
And so timely.
Yes. We're in post-production.
Yeah.
Can you fire the lead?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see if I can make that work.
Yeah, I'll go have a conversation.
Didn't know you didn't like Leonardo DiCaprio. Everyone seems to like him.
Oh, he dated your girlfriend, your ex? Okay. I
Okay.
didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Guess I can edit him out.
Yeah.
So we got our report card from Tommy C. TC. Now, fans might know in the past, after we do live seasons, Tom will give us a report card, review of how we did, so we can learn and we can get better. This has happened. We've done a handful, plenty, like maybe even 5, 6 live seasons at this point. I think he's done it twice.
Yep.
So that's on him.
Yep.
If the quality isn't great, that's part his fault.
Yeah, because you should be giving more feedback.
Yes. If you want us to get better.
If you want us to do better, I need feedback. Without feedback, I'm assuming nothing heard, nothing wanted.
Yeah. Nothing wanted, like, or if you're, it's kind of like no feedback. Oh, I want the great Titanic to go into the glacier.
Yeah. Hey, do you guys see that glacier? If I wanted to tell you about it, I'd give you the feedback. So
I saw it.
Yeah, just keep going straight.
I don't want it to crash.
Yeah.
It needs to crash.
Because this ship can't be sunk.
You gotta prove a point. They should have asked my opinion about it miles ago. Yeah. So we got his report card here. I'm looking at it. I got another screen. Keep it safe. It's a little long, but he hit a lot of things that I think cover all of it.
In my history of report cards, the longer the better.
Totally.
A short report card is like DDFFDD.
Yeah.
But a long one, oh man, you're probably doing such a good job. The teacher just is like, I gotta type a lot here because I remember so many things that you contributed to my classroom, So that's been my experience. I can't speak for anyone else.
Yeah. I mean, in my experience with report cards, I didn't really get report cards like normal report cards. Yeah. Like what I would get is just letters home from my teacher to my mom, and she wouldn't really like write anything. She would just put a smiley face or a frowny face. If frowny face, gotta explain myself to my mommy.
Yep.
True story. If smiley face, no one's talking about anything. No one asks me any questions when it's a smiley face. And you know what? I would actually like to talk about it when there's a smiley face. I actually made someone smile today.
Yeah. I actually like to get more praise for this smiley face. I like to see a real life smiley face from my smiley face, please.
Yeah. I made the teacher smile because I didn't disrupt the class with all my funny jokes. Yeah.
How come I get all this attention when I get this frowny face?
Yeah, everyone wants to talk about the frowny face.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking at me, wanting to talk to me. But when there's a smiley face, freaking ghosts. Everyone turns into ghosts.
And don't give me that, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Come on now. Yeah, right. Okay, let's go through these. Let's rapid fire through this as much as we can. Okay, so we start up here. So first up, we got core studies.
Core studies?
Core.
Or course studies.
It says core studies.
Okay.
Well, so I think here's what because core studies, and then we got math, science, English, gym, history. So I think it's like the core curriculum.
The core 4. Okay.
Yeah. And for all of them, it's just 1 B. And then there's a note here and it says the B is for believe. As in, I can't believe you're still doing this podcast.
Okay. But it's still a B.
That's not bad.
Which is pretty good.
B
in
is
the core 4, we got a B on all 4.
Hell, that's a 3.0, baby.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, with some help from like a scholarship, that's Ivy League material right there.
You're sliding into somewhere. Yeah. It's not too bad. So yeah, even though there's a bit of a passive aggressive comment at the bottom here, I'm
Can you
happy
read that
with
again? Can you read that passive aggressive comment one more
It
time?
says the B is for believe, as in I can't believe you're still doing this podcast.
Huh. Okay. I mean, because for someone who talks to us the most about the podcast, I am shocked at that comment because he knows we're still doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, like, this is his baby.
This is his
us
thing.
to do it.
Yeah. We don't want to do this.
But he just gets to sit high above and throw these rocks at us. Seems unfair.
All right.
So we go into here. We have some awards.
Love that.
Yeah.
I like that.
We got the Good Samaritan Award.
Bryan.
Exactly. Goes to Bryan for helping that citizen in VCU that he tried to murder with his car. Good Samaritan.
Yep. Good job, Bryan. Is this where one of us has to like accept in his honor?
We'll put a picture up of him.
Okay. Okay.
I think that'll work.
Okay.
And then there's another award here, the Good Friend Award. Pretty nice. And that goes to you, Jamal.
I didn't want to. So as soon as you said that, I said, well, if I know the host of this podcast and I'm ranking friendship levels, I've got to be a shoo-in.
I have a chance.
I have at least 1/3 chance of winning this.
I got a 33.3 chance of winning this bad boy. And baby, you won.
And I did. Now, thank you. I want to thank you and Bryan for kind of being lesser friends. Is there any comment from Tom on this?
There is. It does say for helping Reaves move a couch that he undersold the weight and difficulty of moving when he asked if he could help move the couch.
Okay.
And then that couch did sit in his backyard for over 2 weeks because 311 did not pick it up. And then it became like a rat, and I don't know.
Couch.
Yeah, well, I turned it over. So I don't know. Can you say like it was a teepee, basically, a very long triangular housing project that the rats lived in for a while.
Public housing for rats. Yeah.
It eventually was taken, but I did tell you.
Wow. Whoa. Wait. So wait, 311 did take. So then all those rats got displaced?
Yes, they did.
Wow. Well, you think that you're in a city that actually cares, and then you find out something like this is happening.
I know, right under your nose.
I mean, they show up, they see all the rats scatter, so they clearly need that couch, and then they just take it. Okay, well, I gotta say, you didn't undersell the weight to me. I didn't think it was that heavy, but I am not shocked at all that it took as long as it did to get picked up. Because I've called 311, and what I do is, okay, I'll call them today. When is Thanksgiving? Yeah, because I want them to pick it up the week of Thanksgiving. So I'll call today, and then it will be picked up by Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, and that's my plan. So any day before Thanksgiving, I'm like, wow, they came early.
Any day they could show up. That's the thing. You're given a date. The 311, for those not in DC, is our public service that they will come take bulk trash. They will do all these services to help you out. Their response time is not great. It's not run very well. Kind of notoriously hard to wrangle or plan around, especially when you're talking about large items that you're waiting for someone to take. Yeah.
That is a suggested time to pick up. It's not to be. Don't treat it like a dinner reservation.
No. You're not giving up your dinner reservation. It did eventually get taken.
Treat it like your goal to lose weight. You're gonna move that date forward a little bit,
and it will happen.
And it's gonna happen.
Just I don't
It's
know,
just not.
man.
Yeah.
And it's not really up to you either. As much as you might try. There's something above that happens and it all aligns, and then all of a sudden, the weight comes off, and then the couch is gone from your alley. So
You're gonna get a lot of interference.
yeah. So we have a couple of electives here.
Oh, that's so. I just want to say before we get into this, I thought I was going to drop out, and then they said I had I'm missing 7 credits, so that's why I signed up for these electives. Before anyone asks why there's so many, I just want to say I have to do a little catch up on my GPA.
Okay. I get it. I feel like I personally was never in that situation, nor was I in the situation here, but I felt like I was surrounded by a lot of people like that in college, where weeks before graduation, they'd find out they were, 30 credits short or something like that. I was like, I don't know how that's possible. But yeah, then you throw in a bunch of, you're taking dance classes at that point.
Yeah. Hey, no, I'm graduating. I just have to stay at school for a whole another semester.
No, I'm gonna walk with you guys.
I'm walking with you guys. I just have been staying a little bit later. That's
the
all.
Police are carrying them out.
Yeah,
like, I'm walking. Don't worry, I'm walking. I'm walking out of here because they're making me.
And I don't have a graduation gown per se, but I was here the same time you guys were, so that's what matters.
I'm part of your class.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be here a couple more years.
Yeah.
College is great. So
what's your last name? You're N-E? Yeah, I'm N-E too. What's your next letter? Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be at.
Yeah, I guess I'll be somewhere around here.
Yeah. I don't think they handed out seating arrangements this year.
It's weird. I think they just throw it together, to be honest. They just throw this whole thing together.
Last minute. Yeah.
So got a couple of electives here. We got I mean, there's a bunch that weren't graded. So there's culinary arts. We got shop class. We got pop culture knowledge. Getting along
culinary
with friends.
Arts. Yes. Culinary arts. That is, people are going to think that's not what it really is. It's fighting in the kitchen.
Yes.
It's a think of Kung Fu. This is a traditional self-defense in the kitchen class, because you find yourself fighting with dishes. You're fighting with the time. You're fighting with the pressure of the job. And so this is kind of like a way to fight those battles. You don't need an opponent per se, but it does look better than if you're practicing it by yourself. So something to keep in mind.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it is a fighting style. It is not what some people might think of it as.
And this goes into it's a self-defense through the art of cooking food. And this goes pretty cleanly into one that we were graded on, which is karate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just want to say on the last one, I apologize for how serious I took that class with you and Bryan. Bryan is out because I broke his wrist. Because I was doing a Boston crab.
Yeah.
And grabbed his wrist when I should have tried to grab I was trying to grab his ankle.
Yeah.
To lock it in. And then I grabbed his wrist and kind of yanked too hard and kind of tweaked his wrist a little bit there. So I'm sorry. I want to apologize now. I know that we had some words exchanged, things were said. I wasn't expecting to be called a DEI hire so many times, but I understand. People were upset. I get it.
I think the thing that people were upset about is Bryan wasn't the one saying that. Bryan's the one that had your back in that situation. He was no, he's not. He's here on merit, and also DEI is good. We should want those kinds of hires. And then you just turn around and put him in. You tried to put him in a Boston crab. You kept yelling Boston crab, and you just grabbed his wrist from behind and just broke it. Yeah.
So again, apologies. we're trying to get Bryan to come back and record, but he's got his recording arm is hurt, so he can't join us. These things happen when you're doing, contact warrior sports, So, again, sorry about that. What were the other electives again?
Well, so there's a couple other here, but we do have karate, and this one was actually graded.
Mm-hmm.
So we got an NP, and there's a comment here, and it says NP, as in it would be no problem for me to kick all their asses at once. I'm not even sure they could do one roundhouse kick, even if their life depended on it. Reaves would probably try and instead accidentally sidekick Bryan in the gut, and he would keel over and bump his head on one end of a teetering 2x4 with an open paint can on the other end, which would then catapult in the air, spraying white paint all over the back of the boys, with the empty paint can falling down on my freaking head. Rude. And then, because I'm essentially struggling in the dark here, I go ass over tea kettle into a ditch. And lastly, a problematic French skunk would lustfully chase the boys around all day, mistaking them for a female skunk, while my ass is trying every trick under the sun to get out of this narrow paint can off my big noggin. So that's karate.
What do you think Tom was watching when he was writing that?
I think it's a combination of a bunch of things.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of a bunch of things.
Maybe it was like watching something, or something was very fresh.
Yeah.
But then there was also other things that maybe were going on.
Yeah.
Rumbling around that old brain of his.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
So, yeah. We also got here economics, which we got an A+.
Well, I don't understand that one.
Yeah, it says an A+. The deep understanding and approval of the new international tariff policies of the boys on Pod Chef has been exemplary. The current administration would like to thank the show for its unwavering support over the past 2 years.
Okay.
Now and look forward to 2, parenthetical, plus infinity, more years of loyalty.
Okay. I know what this is now.
Yeah.
We all believe that money is free speech.
Yeah.
We all believe that. I misheard when someone said, "Do you want to donate?" I thought they meant as in a tip. And so I'm just they flipped the thing around and I thought I'm just tipping for a service, but I was actually donating.
Yeah.
To the tariff fund, and I didn't realize that.
It's the best way to get them to work, really, is through the donations.
I didn't realize that's what I thought. I was just giving a tip, and it was happening at Whole Foods, and so it just happened so fast, and it was self checkout, and so I was just going through the motions. Next thing I know, I'm getting email spam about thank you for your donation to the Trump tariffs. You're a real American patriot, which is true, but I didn't know I was giving money. So,
well, you didn't have to give money for them to identify you as a real American patriot. I don't know why they needed that to know that.
No. If anything, the new Captain America has made it easier for a lot of people to identify me as a patriot. So.
Yeah. I think it's definitely made a lot of people's lives easier.
Yeah.
So, can't argue with that, man. Everyone won with that. Fucking overpassionate dorks. Okay, we got another one here. Using the bathroom.
We got graded on that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It says...
Okay, I'm scared.
Well, the grading is unknown.
It says unknown?
It says unknown, and then there's a little bit of an explanation here, just a little one. It says, I don't know anything about how any of these boys are doing in this subject. I would ask more, but honestly, I'm scared to find out. Not from the dirty details, because I am brave, parenthetical karate, But because one time I was eating at Wiley Dufresne's WD-40 restaurant once, I invited myself to a couple's table during the dinner rush on Friday, grabbed a couple of loose chairs from the back and pulled up and started eating their food, ordering dishes, sending dishes back, the normal.
The normal.
Yeah. And this sends Wiley into a tailspin. So he's chasing me around the restaurant, full stop. I'm speeding around, jumping over tables, beeping my head off. Until Wiley gets the idea he's going to paint a picture of a bathroom door on a wall to catch me. But joke was on him because I opened that painted door right up, walked into the bathroom, dropped trowel, and let her rip. So this confounds Wiley. He then thinks, hey, why not? If Tom Berg can do it, so can I. So he opens the door, but now it's to the women's room. And there's a lady in there, and she screams. And then he falls back over a table, and he goes ass over tea kettle off a cliff. But not before holding the sign up that says "Eep." And now he's also a registered sex offender. So that's what that one says.
That's good. I wonder what Tom was watching when he wrote that one.
No idea.
I have no idea what Tom was watching.
No idea.
Seems familiar. Seems somewhat familiar, but I don't. Can't put my foot in. Yeah.
Okay, we got one more.
I do want to say I did not see it coming that the restaurant had a cliff.
Yeah.
To fall off of.
Well, I did see a picture of it, and it really was teetering on the top of a very thin, kind of how a cliff gets very thin at the very end.
Oh my God, so thin.
Where almost like if someone's standing on the other end and you had a saw and you were to saw it,
cut the cliff,
assuming it would fall off, and it doesn't fall off.
Yeah.
They
Their
run
side
away.
Stays up.
Then you jump over there, jump down on it, and then you go down. Yeah, one of those. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Classic cliff stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So, promise, last one here. And I think this is helping us, right? This is helping us.
I think so. I enjoyed the feedback.
Yeah. And I think like we're learning a lot. We're learning about ourselves. We're learning about our audience and what we can do better. So, last one here, and this is another weird. I didn't know you signed up for this elective. It's knot tying.
Knot tying.
Yeah, so like tying knots.
Yeah, like sailor knots and whatnot.
Yeah, I think stuff like that.
Is this because he loves because we did the fishing episode?
So I think that's where this comes from.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, because he unfortunately we did fail. He gave us a big fat F on this one.
Okay.
And he writes again a very short comment here. He writes, I can't recall a single one of you jabronis tying one knot the entire season. Not even a simple fisherman's carry knot. You boys aren't fit to be on my boat. Look at your hands. Just look at them. Been counting money all your lives, you DC boys. Also, it's been a while since someone got married, parenthetical, tying a knot. I do not wish to age out of wedding season. And no, I can't go back to crashing weddings again, since the last one I crashed, the bride ran out on the groom at the altar. Long story short, turns out she was a rabbit the whole time and was just using this as a disguise to avoid being hunted by her future husband-to-be. The whole time during the ceremony, she's sneakily digging this deep ditch behind the dude, and as soon as the priest says, you may now kiss the bride, she plants a big kiss on him and runs out. And then he realizes he's been bamboozled, and he goes after her, but he doesn't see the ditch, so this dope goes ass over tea kettle into the ditch. While she happily hops out of the church with a basket full of carrots, quipping something about being a stinker. So that's the last one.
Tom's using a new catchphrase a lot here.
Yeah.
Ass over tea kettle?
I did. I noticed that too. I tagged it. That was in the comments multiple times.
Seems to be saying that a lot. He seems to like that one.
Yeah, I think maybe it kind of tickled him for maybe a day.
Ass over tea kettle. I'm going to start saying that.
Maybe he heard someone in real life use it and it really tickled him.
Probably.
Yeah.
That happens. Okay.
All right. Well, that's it. Pretty lengthy, but I feel like we got something from that.
I think there's some stuff to clearly work on.
Oh, totally.
Obviously, bathroom stuff.
Yes.
Friendship, no.
No. That's
Karate,
good.
yes. You know, tying the knot, something to think about. So I appreciate all the feedback we got, and may this next season we start implementing some of this stuff,
Yeah. I think there's room, there's space for us to implement most of it. I mean, some of it is just like so specific, but I know it's going to make us better. And maybe, yeah, it's not going to apply directly to our job, podcasting, but it's going to make us more well-rounded citizens and citizen leaders.
Exactly. I think everyone, even as adults, should still get a report card every year from someone, just so that you know. Like, you're in conversation, you're at a party, you're like, man, I wish I could say this. I'll save it for the report card. I'll send it to them at the end of the year. They won't know it's from me, but they'll get a report card, and I'll put bad at conversation at parties. Needs to work on, stuff like that. We need feedback. We're not getting enough feedback as adults. And so I think Tom and, yeah, I mean, we'll work on it.
We'll